One of my favorite topics right now with members is wallet share capture. Why? Because it's something that's so easy to implement and so impactful with your business. So right now, for most of you out there, about half of your new business comes from existing clients, i.e. wallet share. And if you think about it, what's the best new assets or the new revenue you can bring in? It's from existing clients. Because now you're not even adding more people, more clients to your business with more cost and all that. You're simply adding more assets and more revenue from an existing clients, which generates even more scale and efficiency for you. So what do you do to generate more wallet share? Well, essentially it's the same recipe as the referral recipe. So wallet share capture starts with great value. So for those of you out there who provide great value to your clients, you got the biggest ingredient already there. What's the second thing? You have to educate your clients on that value. That's why it's so important that you have a mission statement that is clear and explains why you exist, right? To help people, right? To have them worry less, enjoy life more, whatever it is. You have a planning process that's branded and differentiated, so you can quickly talk about how you're helping people find their freedom or aligning their life with their wealth, right? So if you have that, and then if you want to do referrals, you ask for referrals and you do events and such. But just for wallet share, what you're doing is you can basically stop there and spend time educating your client. So what are some of the things you do? This is why your client meetings, when you send off different educational pieces or pieces from the office, when you do events, you should always be sharing your value proposition. So what I'm suggesting is client education regarding your story and your value proposition should be an ongoing thing. You should be doing that in most of your client meetings, not all the time, but it should be in your client meetings. When you have an event, you should be sharing your value proposition. Your website should have that same story. Certain communication pieces that you send out to clients should have that story. So you should be constantly reinforcing your value proposition. So when that client comes in and has a meeting with you, you've provided all this value, this great plan, and they're sitting there and they're chatting with you about, wow, I feel so comfortable. Every time I come in and chat with you, I just feel so much more confident about my future. That's when you want to go back and re-educate them again about your value proposition, your story, your mission, your planning process, and let them know why they feel that good. And then that's the same opportunity to have a discussion with them about assets they may have in other places, or they may bring up the fact that they have assets. So you in your planning process should have already identified where they have other assets, but when they explain to you how comfortable they feel because of the work you're doing, the value you provided, you should be knowing about those other assets, and you simply ask them, we can have you move those other assets to us, or maybe when they sell their business or get an inheritance, they're going to do it automatically, because by you having those assets transferred in with your other assets, we can keep everything in alignment. So in other words, you just keep extending that story on why having all those assets moved here just keeps everything in alignment, which is simply consistent with the story and the value that they're getting. So wallet share capture is really pretty simple. 2 big ingredients. Have great value, educate clients on that value, and I guess then the triggering event is knowing what other assets your clients have and suggest to them to have all those assets consolidated with you so you can keep everything in alignment with that great story and great value that you provide.